New presidents are often measured against Franklin Roosevelt's first 100 days in the New Deal. Well, we don't know what Trump will do in 100 days, but in 6 days, his pace, the alacrity, the vigor, the reach, and the speed of his executive actions and legislative proposals is absolutely astonishing, and really is a pace to rival FDR's. Were it not for a hostile media environment, they would be saying that too, but since they won't, I will. Just think of what he has done in the first 6 days as president. Now, I may have left something out from this list, and feel free to write me if I did. He withdrew from the TPP, the Trans-Pacific Partnership, the terrible trade deal. He announced a meeting in his intention to meet with Canada and Mexico about renegotiating NAFTA. He approved the Keystone Pipeline. He approved the Dakota Access Pipeline. He instituted a hiring freeze in the executive branch. He asked all non-career ambassadors, all politically appointed ambassadors, that he wants their resignation immediately. He issued an executive order directing government agencies to interpret the Obamacare regulations loosely and with a guide toward flexibility and toward the needs and toward broadening the options of the people who are getting insured, the precursor to eliminating Obamacare. He announced a halt in all regulations of the government. He announced a ban on any additional grants being given out by the EPA. He announced that he's going to meet with Prime Minister May to discuss closer trade relations with Britain, creating the idea of an English-speaking world alliance that could help Britain replace the loss of its contacts in Europe after Brexit and help the United States tremendously. He issued an executive order asking his Secretary of Commerce to provide guidelines for the use of only U.S.-made steel in pipelines, and I assume that will probably carry over to other areas of enterprise. He announced a fast-track procedure for approving infrastructure projects. He announced he's going to keep FBI Director James Comey on the job, which I interpret as being a go-ahead to the investigation of Hillary Clinton. He announced he issued an executive order banning federal aid to any international organization that funds abortions. So that's a hell of a record in the first 6 days. It's absolutely incredible. And for anybody who felt that Trump might be distracted, might not be able to hit the ground running, might not understand the complexity of the government, might not be a great manager, might not be a true conservative, all of the might nots are now being completely disproven. This guy is great. And please pass this all around to everybody you know. Let it go viral, because the media isn't covering what Trump's doing. And if they are, they're in isolated little sound bites, and nobody really gets the breadth of the accomplishments of this incredible president. Thanks.